Hey, thanks for joining us again. My name's Rick Gray. I'm a local songwriter. I'm your host by default for this evening. And with us again, we've got Benny Fowler, again, one of my favorite local songwriters and my personal songwriting guru. Benny, where are you playing lately?
I haven't had many gigs lately. I know I'm playing up at the Triple X Diner in West Lafayette, Indiana on Friday.
All right.
That's about it.
Nothing else on the schedule?
Nothing else on the schedule.
All right. You been writing much?
Been writing a lot.
Excellent.
Now, I know we wrote some songs together, and
you did?
I've wrote a few on my own in the past week. So.
All right. You going to start booking some more gigs, hopefully?
Hopefully. I need to actually go out there and say, hey, can I play here? I think that's the first step in booking a gig, is finding a place to play. Even
if you're a good writer, most places want a jukebox. They want somebody playing. People like to hear things they've heard before. So, it is a smaller arena of places that you can play and get away with playing all original stuff and make a living. So.
And that's stuff I like to hear. I mean, I like to go out and hear original stuff.
I'd prefer it.
I mean, there's only so many times I can hear a guy get up there and sing Brown Eyed Girl before I just go nuts.
That's true. And if I hear that Jason Mraz song one more time, I may have a stroke, but, that's all right. People love it. You're going to play a tune called I'll Stay?
Yep.
And this is a love song?
Of sorts. I was listening to a lot of country music and a lot of older country music, well, at least older for me. And I was listening to Alan Jackson songs that kind of have a way of circling around to start ending with the same lines that they start with. And I have a friend of mine who loves to travel and get out there and try to get away. And we were talking about the concepts of love and whether she could ever find somebody that she'd stick around for. And so I wrote the song for her. So, that's it.
All right. After a short, awkward silence, Benny will be playing this song.
The two met on a Friday night in a bar outside of town. He was a singer in a bluegrass band with a soul that was Nashville bound. She was just a hometown girl with simple dreams all their own. And so they drank and talked a while. Later on he drove her home. As they pulled up to her apartment, he turned to catch her eye. Found that she was looking too, with a smile that does not lie. She said, would you like to stay the night? I'd hate to see you go and drive home with no company but the road and the radio. He said, I really like you, but there's a feeling I can't shake. At the rate we're going, if we lose, it could be a grave mistake. Still, I feel something magical, like nothing I can place. So if you ask me to again, I think I'll stay. Well, the months rolled by, this boy and girl had begun to build a heart. Spend more time in each other's arms than they ever could apart. I love you's that in whispered speech they held with all their might, carried through the souls of two and echoed into night. And then one day the moment came that he was meant to go, following his dream on down to the land where country grows. But there's something in the rearview mirror that guides us where we're bound. But when he saw her crying there, he turned that truck around. Said, I don't know what I was thinking, I've been a fool indeed. I guess I've got dreams I really want, but you're the only one that I need. Well, I've always been a vagabond, I guess that's just my way. But I love you, and if you ask me to, I'll stay. So the two grew old together, 60 years on just 3 words. And I found him there in a hospital room. She was bound for the arms of the Lord. And he was so much more than an old man, crying with his face in his hands. Another dreamer trying to hold on dear to love for as long as he can. They both knew she wasn't gonna make it through the night. Still she found the strength to hold him so, tell him it'd be alright. She said, my soul's at peace, my darling, just before she passed away. She said, I love you, if you ask me to, I'll stay. She said, I love you, if you ask me to, I'll stay. Well, the two met on a Friday night in a bar outside of town. He was a singer in a bluegrass band with a soul that was Nashville bound.
All right, great song. Again, so you're going to be playing in Lafayette, Indiana.
The XXX, I don't know what it's called, diner.
Family establishment.
Actually, it is.
Excellent, very good. All right, well, thanks a lot for joining us again. And this is Benny Fowler. I'm Rick Gray, and have a good evening. Thanks.